Judge me.
What's so interesting downstairs? Just labs and offices. Maybe the shuttle station.
Should we go check?
Rather not. Got a bad feeling about this.
And yet you sent me here. But nothing.
Maybe they wanted to keep close to the shuttle station in case something went wrong.
You're really stuck on that one.
I'm just worried about my colleagues.
Bathroom inspector. Okay. Fuck, that creeps me out. That looks like the game menu. Oh. Trying to throw it in the trash can. Maser tool safety. Microwave, radiation, emitter, and battery are hot. Won't look into emitter. Electric hazard. Get some sleep. Card.
Hey, that's Myra.
Bring something? A souvenir?
No, It's just memories.
Mojin Reed test on the machine today. It was clearly corrupted by WAU, but more importantly, it was assembled in a seemingly primitive way. Someone has specifically credited for WAU to steal when activated for the machine, mimic the room, and read along with it. At some point, she was scanned and then loaded as a simulation inside a digital space. Presentation shocked Reed. It was quickly terminated. It scares me how much it reminds me of a capsule. After dissecting the Virium machine that Reed activated, it's clear that WAU copied my capsule project to construct a scene to hold the Reed simulation. Actually very similar in its construction, except for one point. My capsule houses flat people constructed from modeled neurographs. The Virium's brain scan lives on. It isn't limited by its content. From the originating brain scan, Reed emerged. Reed inside the vivarium was a perfect copy. Hey, kitty cat. I have it. I can save humanity. I can build an artificial reality capsule that can hold every living member of Pathless 2. Don't touch those pieces. Playing Monopoly. We're playing Monopoly tonight, kitty cat. The game ends tonight. It was even easier than I thought. The pilot seats are already set to allow the diffraction and high energy needed to capture the scan. I suspect the WAU has been using the seat to steal scans from us for a while. I guess that explains the mockingbirds. The WAU must have stolen scans from people using the pilot seat and used it as a basis for intelligence machines. Oh, we're playing Monopoly over here, Steve. I'm making sure the board is untouched. I'm winning right now. Okay. A surprisingly positive reaction from the team. We have now officially started the ARC project. We are able to scan all the people we can find and load them into the capsule. Then we launch it into space using the space gun. It's nice to think something will live on like that. Oh, like the last stream. You were there for that, weren't you, Steve, when I was playing Fallout? And I ordered pizza, and then the pizza guy couldn't find the place. They went to the wrong address. No, they ended up finding it. I was talking to him on the phone, and then I headed out. Get it. Very good pizza, by the way. Worth the wait. Mark Sarang killed himself after his scan. He has been suggesting everyone should kill themselves as it would somehow allow them to get on the Ark. Not sure how that would work. It triggered a lot of arguments among the staff, and apparently it's my fault somehow. Thurmeyer is not happy with me. Hope he will calm down. AR capsule. Richard gave me a set of AI templates or unfolded one of them to make friend Capsule Catherine and her gang of legacy. New way to stimulate turbulence makes the weather seem so much better. Implemented Reed, didn't go well. New try with Reed. Reed won't play nicely with the others. He is too real. Okay. Ooh.
Cool fan.
Thanks. Reminds me of Taipei, my hometown.
He hit us. The puzzle. Trustworthy protection throughout your day. Ah, email. Stuff. Oops. Oops. Making a mess.
You have a lot of toys.
Close. Ooh, a lady. I was surprised I didn't make a comment on that one when I was touching clothes.
Your teddy bear could use some repairs.
Toby always brags. He's top heavy, so he keeps falling over.
I like inspecting places. Give me a break. All this tension. Dear friends, when you read this, I have entered the Ark. As I've explained, this accomplished by ceasing to live as your scan is being completed. Now frighten Catherine, I will do this in secret by folding cyanide salts into chewing gum and placing it in my mouth before seeing her. When I hear her announce completion, I will bite down, quickly causing my own demise. When you discover the truth behind my death, no, there's no tragedy to mourn, for I am victorious. I advise you all to do the same and join me inside the Ark. Sincerely, Mark Sarang. Huh.
Did you know that the human body consists of up to 75 trillion individual cells? They typically don't stay with us till we die. Some live a few days, while others live a few years. We're not affected by their short lifespans, as they're replaced by new cells, which help sustain our bodies. I don't think anyone would argue that we ever lose our persona due to this process. Yet we are clearly in a constant state of transformation. Then how do we remain the same? A continuous flow of thought and perception keeps an unbroken chain of continuity that we know as our self. Our conscious mind is not the pattern of our brain, but a continuous emergent entity based
I'll let him finish and then I'll read that.
When Dr. Jun populates the Ark, she is capturing a moment of our existence and placing it inside the digital world. Soon you and your digital you will grow apart due to diverging experiences, but for a tiny window, you are the very same. With unbroken continuity, it will live on. A fulfilling life, no doubt, no less real than the one from which it was plucked. Now remember, you are not your body. You are the emergent entity. That entity just happens to occupy two places at once for a while. If you took away your body, you would simply be the only one you can be. The you inside the Ark. Let your body die, and continue on in the digital paradise among the stars. Did you know that the human...
Okay. Mark Sarang, the company is very pleased to hear about your success in making the WoW a station-wide presence. We appreciate what a unique opportunity this is, and that you will do everything in your power to fully explore and understand this mystery. To do so, you need to ensure that Dr. Johann Ross is able to steer and study the WoW from Alpha without outside interference. In case of an emergency, you may direct Julia Dai at Omicron. Forcefully eliminate the opposition, but please make an effort to avoid extreme actions. The WoW is an important and costly affair, and we hope to follow a steady development without setbacks. The reward. Alright. Vision of the Ark. We're all dying anyway. I'm all in. I put faith, Saran, and Sarang, and continuity. Damn. themselves thinking they're gonna be going to a better world. Oh, anything's better than this. It's become now. Oh boy. Kitty. Hello. I saw a picture of a kitty. Kitty. More staff.
This is where I did my scan. And all the others, I suppose.
You don't remember?
My scan was the first. Had to test the scanner before I could start making promises.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
What?
Check the terminal. I just want to make sure.
Pilot seat.
Strasky, come in. I need help in the lab, the scan room.
What happened?
Conrad killed himself after the scan.
Jesus, how?
Maser tool? What should I do?
I'm gonna need to tell Strohmeyer.
No, please. I'm so close. Strohmeyer's gonna shut down the ARC project. It's not my fault people keep killing themselves.
Catherine, what are you gonna do? It's not like you can sneak a 300-pound body out of the lab.
I know.
Catherine, are you okay?
Not even close.
Steve Rome, what is up? What is up? An oyster, thank you for joining. Tick OJ. OJC. Apologies for the mispronunciation there. But just playing some Soma right now. First time. I'm soaking it all in. Olgen Reed. Conrad Guy. Conrad. Water filled tank. Sensory limiter. Network transfer. Restricted. Nice. Better continue. Well, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. I hadn't had a chance. I hadn't had the chance to check the chat, see what was up. If there were new folks coming in, I appreciate you dropping by. Really, really do. Just playing some more Soma. Just nerve-wracking. Every room I go in, the atmosphere is really well done. So feel so alone, so desolate in here. It'd be really good for VR, Oculus Rift action. So far, so good in terms of the quality of the game. Not good what's going on here, because there's a bunch of stuff going on here. Erasing that data, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just deleting it. Berg. The paste files. Guess I'll read it. Yeah, it's made by Frictional Games. It made Amnesia, and then they made another couple 3 games prior to Amnesia. I forgot what they're called. I think one of them was like the Black Plague. I forgot what the series was called. Yeah, I played Amnesia.
David Munchie. How did this...
Doctor?
What is this?
No, but I played Amnesia before, and it was just as... I think Amnesia is a little bit more... It's definitely more tense and frightening, but this one has its equal amount of tense moments and just frightening character designs. Just what I was dealing with earlier, I thought was pretty intense. I was going in this very dark server room, and I had to enable the power, and then the same time this monster was in here, so I had that amp from him while turning the power back on. And there was like a limited amount of time where I had to turn the switch in order to confirm the power on, and it was just very intense. It'll be on the stream, archived a little earlier in the stream, but that was really tense. I'm looking up what games they made, because I made the Amnesia games and I forgot what the names of the other ones were. It was Penumbra series too, with it consisted of 3 games. I don't know how much work they did on Pig for Machines, Amnesia, Pig for Machines, but that may have been done. I believe that was done by a different developer. But yeah, the Penumbra games were very much similar to that.
Kath, what is this? Why do you have a file of me?
You are one of Dr. Munchie's templates. A legacy scan.
Dr. Munchie, May 2nd, 2015. I died in June 1st. Birth. Killed himself. Now we're finding a little bit more with that. Simon, our main protagonist that we're playing as. Yeah, the Amnesia games are kind of really intimidating to play. I played a little bit as much as I could. I never really finished it, but I watched a lot more walkthroughs from beginning to end. My computer wasn't really up to par playing those games. It would have been cool if they released it for like the PSN, like they just did with Soma. It's out available for the PS4 and PC. I don't know about 360, but it was really cool that it did that. I'm sure it plays a little bit better on the PC. I'm sure this is a mouse and keyboard, and I don't feel that much in control as always. When I mean, in this game, I feel like a little bit tough to turn around and close the door and all that, so you're getting chased by.
Okay, that's it.
Wow, that was fun.
That's a relief. Still figuring this out, so...
It was freaky. So many lights. What do we do now?
Paul and I are going to run tests for a week or so, and then we'll work out a roadmap to your recovery.
Well, I feel excited. Can't wait to get back to the living.
So it seems like our memory has been affected in some way that we're not sure of what had happened in the past. It seems like the tests, when we put that VR thing, seems to have... Why am I so purple in this? It seems to have... We'll see. We'll see. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about.
We've worked everything out. Everything is legal. Vouched for by Dr. Peak and Professor Way.
Oh, that's great news.
No big change in medication. You'll be taking an aspirin every morning, but that's about it. Paul worked out a diet with some variations you should try out. You can continue doing physical therapy. Also, there's some extra cardio training every other day.
Okay, getting complicated.
Don't worry, it's really not. We're going to keep an eye on you every week, so we'll be able to adjust the plan if needed. The model was sound. It should have worked.
It's not your fault, David.
I really wish things had turned out differently.
Yeah, me too.
I was supposed to save you.
Hey, you got my brain on file. Maybe you can put it to some use.
Yeah, who knows? You'd be okay with that? Using it for my research?
Sure. It's like a part of me lives on or something. Like a donated organ. You know what sucks about dying?
What?
The crash. Everything up till now. The brain damage. You guys, everything. Has made my life so much more real. I started thinking about all the things I was going to do. I'd never been more excited to be alive. All that hope. Wasted.
So Simon died in the operating table, and his inner conscience got thrown into this robot desolate world. I guess that's what happened, seems like. Yeah, no, Oyster. This game's a little similar to Alien Isolation in terms of like it being kind of sci-fi-ish, sci-fi kind of story. And it being in first person, and a lot of the designs are very similar too. Fortunately, you don't get any weapons. You can't really attack or fight back the enemies that you encounter, so you always end up having to run or run away from them and hide, and just kind of, in order to accomplish your tasks, just kind of avoid them.
He's dead, Kat. The real Simon is dead. And I'm a replica of that scan Munchie did, thinking he's Simon.
What did you expect?
I don't know. I don't know what I was hoping for. An explanation? Maybe an apology?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not from you. Well, thanks, I guess. I deleted the file, so hopefully I'll be the last Simon to suffer through this place.
Ready to move on?
Yeah. Let's go.
There you go. The mystery behind Simon has been resolved. Laboratory research.
Welcome to my place. When I started the art project, I pretty much lived in this lab.
Cozy.
Alright. Well, that's good to hear they got the combat right in Alien Isolation. I've always been interested in playing it. I've heard kind of mixed things. But I'm absolutely will try it out. It goes on sale. Scanning projector active. Insert a chip containing scan data. I do not have. Okay right now. Thank you though. Oh, here we go. And log. Remind reprimanded me one more death and we're out. Schedule. Alright, see you later, Steve. Thank you for joining us. Hope to see you again. Yeah, I heard the Alien Isolation was a little long. It could be a deal breaker for some folks, and people complain about short games, and then they complain about long games. So it's like you gotta get. Seems like I gotta get a good middle ground. But I'm willing to try it out. If I can get it for cheap, I'll absolutely try it out. I feel like someone's gonna come up from me or from the back. Okay. From what I gather so far, the main objective of this game is kind of trying to find this place called the Ark. It's pretty much kind of like a. It seems more like a simulation of like what it would be in like a real world, you know, regular real world simulation. Anything better than this kind of desolate underwater wasteland that these characters have come under fire with. Apparently, maybe there's some people over there that are at the Ark that are experiencing this kind of like real world simulation that's not real, but something better than just feeling like you're into this desolate wasteland. Kind of like the Matrix. You're going inside the Matrix, a place where you can go into the Matrix where everything is all
This is
all
where I would
nice.
store the ARC scans.
Are they similar to my legacy file?
No, yours is flatter, if that makes sense, less dynamic.
Thanks. That makes me feel much better.
Pretty much our character's subconscious has been placed in this robot, and you start out in the game trying to find out what the hell you're doing here after going to see the doctor. Yeah, I guess you're pretty much just kind of sums it up. You're trying to get to a place where you can get plugged into the Matrix.
Bust.
That's as
Damaged. Broken.
that's as best as I can describe it. Better civilization than this. Hell, I would do the same thing too.
An intact memory chip. If we're lucky, we might be able to extract the cipher from it.
The cipher. Admitted you're solid. Yeah, it also gets into some kind of questions, their thoughts on the meaning of life as well, because you can counter like robots that believe they're human. They don't know that they're robots because their conscience has been kind of uploaded in the robots, and early on in the game you're kind of unaware of this till you kind of find out a little bit more that that you know you're end up being the same thing as them too. There's instances where you have to unplug the power from that's charging those robots or that have the conscience of humans in order to kind of get past and proceed further. You kind of ended up killing them as well, and it makes you think whether or not you're killing them or not, even if they're the lives that they have right now, if the lives that they believe they have are valid or really worth living like this. That's pretty much it. I guess that's what we're trying to do here. Plugged into a life of wealth and ignorance. Okay, you can interact with everything, but it's just physics goof where you actually find useful stuff like that. Primarily, almost all the things you ever interact with is just mainly just for you to examine and kind of mess around with. A lot of important things that you may need sometimes are in the environment, but they're not very far and few between. A lot of them are made really obvious that you can just pick up and use as a objective item. Most of the things is just for kind of effing up. I mean, not effing around with. Is pretty much it. Much like Amnesia. Kind of pick up and grab anything. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to transfer over. I'm supposed to copy things to the chip. Copy the chip. Ocean, Conrad, test environment. Looks like I'm trying to transfer things to that chip I just plugged in here. Scan room. Chip already contains this file. Corrupt the data. Oh, this is what I got in here. Daily. Corrupt data. Okay. Oh. But that's it. Plug anything in here? Nope. Yeah, practically everything. You can pick up this chair. Throw it. Gonna make a mess. I like the physics in this game though. Okay.
There should be a list of people. See if there's anyone who could know a
Security
security
cipher.
cipher.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still doing the podcast. We've been doing it for a long time. Longer than I can even remember. Since like 2009, I believe. We're still doing it, even though after the spill days have long passed us. We still do it. Feel free to check out our newest podcast that just posted today, on Oyster. I think you'll enjoy it. We're still doing it. We had some nice collaborations with one of our esteemed group of I like to consider friends from the BGB, BGB.com, and we had our end of the year 2015 discussion, our kind of our breakdown of the year 2015 in games, and we just pretty much discussed all different categories. Best game of the year, we believe were the best game of the year, best soundtrack, best story, best acting, all that stuff. You can find it on that link right there. You can see my finger. Right down there on the right hand corner of BloodyThumbsPodcast.com. Finally have our own official website since October. So you can stay up to date with the latest podcasts we still do, talking about video games and all sorts of other topics in the realm of entertainment and all that good stuff. So check us out there. It's new episodes, plenty of content there to wet your biscuit, as they say, and I hope you enjoy it on Oyster, and check us out some more. All on the BloodyThumbsPodcast.com. Let's see. Crap, I forgot who I was looking for.
No, won't work. We need someone from Data Security Group.
Data Security. Again, nostalgic. Yeah, I mean, we're still doing it. We're still always trying new things. We're always wanting to improve on what we're doing now. So, I mean, one of the big features that we added to the website was for you, the listener out there, any listener, to pretty much, you can send us questions rather than just tweeting us questions or sending us an email with a question, any kind of video game related question that you would like us to answer. You can actually send us a voicemail. You can actually record your voice and we'll play it on the podcast. And we just want to make sure that everyone who listens feels like they're a part of the podcast. So we want to incorporate that participation from people who listen to the podcast. So if you feel free or ever interested in leaving us a voicemail with any kind of question you have for us, absolutely feel free. Do not be embarrassed about it. You're more than welcome to send us a question on Oyster, all through BloodyThumbsPodcast.com. Kind of hard to kind of decipher what I'm supposed to pick.
Very promising. I'll just load him up and get the simulator going. There we are.
What are we doing exactly?
We're gonna have a talk with Mr. Wan. Use the computer to activate the simulation.
I have a bad habit of listening to podcasts while I play games, so I have no idea what the story has been for most games I've played. Oh man, that's tough, man. For me, in order for me to kind of balance out a lot of things that I kind of want to get done, I want to listen to a podcast. I usually would do it during my maybe what before I go to bed. Maybe take a listen to a podcast before you go to bed. That's usually I like listening to stuff before I go to bed. I can go to sleep pretty easy without it, but if I want to catch up on some podcasts, I'll lay down in bed and play some podcasts until I fall asleep. If I'm playing a new game, it's really hard for me to even want to try to multitask and listen to a podcast while playing a new game because I really want to ensure that I understand and take in the whole story because I paid money for the game, so I want to know what the story is and kind of immerse myself even more into the game. If it's something I've already played or beaten, and I'm fine with listening to podcasts while I play it. Like I would love to do that more often. I don't pre-play a lot of games very often. I'm always moving on to something else. But nevertheless, I can't wait to play The Witcher 3 again. I want to play The Witcher 3 again. That was my game of the year, and I love that DLC, The Hearts of Stone.
That wasn't so bad. Stromae really got me worked up, bastard. What?
Cool.
What happened?
Thanks, son.
Where did everyone go?
Take it easy, Mr. Wan.
Chun?
This is good.
What happened? I can't see anything. There's nothing
Thank you.
here.
It's okay. It's all a part of the scam.
No, that's a lie. You're lying.
Don't get upset, Mr. Wan.
No. Well, why are you doing this to me? I trusted you, Chun. I trusted you.
Did we just bring that guy to life? I mean, he's a perfect scan, meant for the Ark. He's the real deal. And we turned him off. Fell away again.
I really thought that was gonna work. Maybe we can try again.
Oh yeah, I love The Witcher.
That wasn't so bad. Stromae really got me worked up, bastard. What happened? Where did everyone go?
Mr. Wan.
Chun? What happened? I can't see anything. There's nothing here.
Don't worry, Mr. Wan. It'll all get better.
No, that's a lie. You're lying.
Okay, calm down, Mr. Wan.
No. Well, why are you doing this to me?
Wait! Simon, you just reset the simulation.
I'll try it again.
That wasn't so bad. Stromae really got me worked up, bastard. What happened? Where did everyone go?
Take it easy, Mr. Wan.
Chun? What happened? I can't see anything. There's nothing here.
It's okay. It's all a part of the scam.
No, that's a lie. You're lying.
Don't get upset, Mr. Wan.
No. Well, why are you doing this to me? I trusted you, Chun. I trusted you.
This setup won't work. We need something else.
Yeah, I can understand that. It just depends on the game. With Fallout, I can definitely see that. I could definitely see with Fallout, I wouldn't mind listening to podcasts. So that I'll usually will pause it whenever I kind of end up meeting a new character and they start talking to me. That's when I pause it. But it's just wandering around the wasteland for the most part. Yeah, listening to podcasts that'd be fine. I could do that. Even with Fallout, man. I gotten a little, I got a little bored of Fallout at a certain point. I haven't really played it in a while. I was pretty hyped about it because I love Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Those are my favorite games. New Vegas, because I'm from Las Vegas, that's my favorite. And it was good. I really enjoyed Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 4 is not. It's good. It has some good ideas, but it's not doing it for me that much anymore. It just seems like all the quests are very monotonous and just feel like I don't have much say in the actions that I do and the dialogue I choose. It's not as apparent, and the impact is not as strong as the previous Fallout games. That's why I haven't really been playing it. I've lost a little bit of interest, so it's been hard for me to go back and play it. Try putting a nice background here.
That wasn't so bad. Stromae really got me worked up, bastard. What? What is this? Where am I?
Take a deep breath, Mr. Wan. Everything is fine.
Dr. Chan? What the hell is this place?
I need a favor. I need to know what the new security cipher is.
Why are you doing this? Is this some trick? I'm not giving you anything.
Please, we really need that cipher.
No, you're lying. This is all a lie. Look at this place. It's a fucking joke. Get me out of here, Chun, or I'll punch your teeth in!
Do we need to turn it off? Can we just keep him alive until we've got the cipher?
The longer he's exposed to the computer model, the more he'll get hung up on it.
So, what's wrong with letting him settle in a little?
It would drive him insane. So let's keep the session short and the suffering to
Wow,
a
that's
minimum.
interesting. They're simulating a person's consciences. I'm trying to get them, get information from them. The impact of the story and the RPG mechanics are very limited. So it's just been to me just an open world shooter with average shooting. I feel the same way. The shooting has got a lot better compared to the previous Fallout games, but it's not necessarily out of this world great shooting. It does feel more like a shooter in it with some RPG elements. I kind of missed the more RPG elements from the previous games. Very true. Very true, Noister.
That wasn't so bad. Stromae really got me worked up, bastard. What? Where did you... Alice?
The scan is done. Are you feeling alright, Mr. Wan?
Chun? Where's Alice?
She had to leave. Listen, I really need to know the new security cipher.
What? Why? Why would you need that? This is the trick.
Please, this is important.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. None of this is real. But you won't break me, WoW. You hear me? You won't break me!
I think we need to build the scene so it's more what he'd expect. As soon as he starts to doubt, we've lost him.
You're right. We need to think this through. We need some more data.
Alright. See if we can get something. I'm gonna upload stuff into this I need to take things out. I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do. Well, I don't think the beach is gonna work. So pretty much I'm trying to get this guy to believe everything's good, so he can give us some more information, then we can proceed. Inner conscience is in the system, just simulating this interaction with them. Okay. I have a feeling I have to go back to that area. Excuse me. Go back to the area. His room. Maybe I'll find something there that I can use. I'll try this, but I don't think it's gonna work.
That wasn't so bad. Soma really got me worked up, bastard. What? How did I get here?
Mr. Wan, I need your help.
Dr. Chen, is that you? What happened? What is this place?
Listen, I really need your help. I need the new security cipher.
Dr. Chen? I hear your voice, but there's no one here. There's no one here. It's empty. It's too empty. There's something really wrong with this place. It's not real. This isn't real. I have to get out of here.
Brandon Wong. Yeah, if only we can play Journey. Yeah, that'll be very comfortable. Okay. Well, let's try.
I wish I knew Brandon better. What would make him talk? Here we go, Brandon Wan's room. I'll just
Please.
override the lock for you. If we get to know him, maybe we can make the simulation a little smoother.
That's what I figured. Brandon Wong. Okay.
Cute.
Mother, father. Akers finally agreed to evacuate Delta Goya career, and I moved into that. I can't. I always mess up that pronunciation. Akers said that he'd stick around for a while longer. That crazy bastard. I take pride in my work. But goddamn, that place is miserable since the surface stopped sending parts. Did my arc scan together with Alice Strohmeyer.
Brandon mentions a girl named Alice. They did their scans together.
Alice Coster? We could try to make him think that she's there during the simulation. Might make him talk. Not sure how, though. Keep looking.
Strohmeyer was ballistic and shut down all future scans for the ARC project. Apparently, Conrad wanted in on the continuity and just fried himself right into the pilot seat after the scan. Something tells me he will be getting a new security ciphers. Just heard the Maribor survey team is going to Delta and pick up Akers. He's been alone for a month now. I can't imagine what he's been up to. Okay. That's all we got. Keep looking. What do we got here? Brandon, I'm really a mess about the scan. Everyone is being so brave. All smiles, no regrets. You know how you said you would hold my hand during the scan? If the offer still stands, I gratefully accept. Wait, should we do it together? We could suffer the hangover together as well. They say it takes a couple of days now to recover. This is Alice.
Alice and Brandon were definitely in Idaho.
Good. Then we should find a way to incorporate her into the scan.
Brandon Wong. LA Chinese, place of birth Hong Kong. 2102. Alright. Origami Killer. Heavy rain. Child Award for achievements in engineering youth. Okay.
Brandon, you ready to go?
Jason.
Strohmeyer says it's time to move.
I'm waiting for Stratsky and Alvaro to pack up their stuff. Head downstairs and I'll meet you there.
Don't take too long.
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
I think I just heard Alice talking to Brandon on the intercom. Seems like they were getting ready to leave.
You got that from the intercom? Must be a transmission buffer. Hang on. Great, this is exactly what we... I think we got this, Simon. I can synthesize Alice's voice from the intercom and use it to impersonate her for the simulation. We can trick them into feeling safe enough to open up.
Great. Definitely feeling good about this.
Good job with the intercom. I didn't know you could data mine. What's it like?
It's just something that I do now.
So it comes naturally to you. That's really interesting.
Yeah, I'll make sure to add it to my dating profile.
Voice acting for this main guy is up to par. It's kind of bad. Alright, let's do this now. Hand room, and then put Alice in there and just...
That wasn't so bad. Strohmeyer really got me worked up, bastard.
Well, that's what you get for listening to his stories.
I guess I had it coming.
About Strohmeyer. He said he needed a new cipher ASAP. What should I tell him?
It's all right. I can talk to him.
Wait, didn't Sean just tell you to take it easy? Don't worry, I'm not gonna tell anyone.
I feel hungover. Okay. It's 1729 over 42, 12 over 407. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
No, I don't got it. I need to write it down.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wong. Read it. Goodbye.
No, wait.
That's enough. We got what we need.
Is that what we are? Simulations?
Yeah, but it shouldn't make any difference. You're still you. I'm not sure what to do with the data. You decide.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Brandon.
Put that. Wow. Victim simulation. Or Brandon. That wasn't open like that earlier. Alright, where do we go now? Where's the Omni tool? Oh, I left this somewhere.
Simon, we got it. We can get to the Dunbat now.
Oh,
get back
shit.
here.
Do not sense anything good coming.
The legacy scan of me that was on the computer. What did you use it for?
It's a template that has an intelligence pathway already etched into the base. So, if I wanted to build an AI, I wouldn't have to reinvent the whole model. I would be able to focus on the things that the AI is to be used for. There you are. Just warming up the Dunbat for us. It's been collecting dust for months, so it might need a minute. Okay, that's it. That's everything. Let's go ahead and... Huh. That's weird.
I'll say that.
Never mind.
What do you need me to do?
Head inside the dock. The Omnitool can open the door now. And get into the Dunbat. Then plug me in, and I'll take us into the Abyss.
Sounds
Cool.
easy enough.
I need a voice. Don't say that, Oyster. Spooky, creepy, collie. I know, right? That's the thing that throws me off about the voice. Okay. It's hard for me to it's hard for me to tell. I would say about like 4, maybe 5 hours into the game. From what I can remember, I feel like I still got a lot to go. And none of this is working. Okay. But yeah, I would say 4, 5 hours. At the most. I don't really know where I'm going with this. Let me take a look and see if there's something that I didn't do in here that I should have done. Turn something on. I don't know. Seems all vague. Okay. Yeah, that's what happens when I don't pay attention to an oyster. That's things like this. I feel dumb. Alright, I just couldn't tell. It's so dark in here. Thank you for the help, though. I really appreciate it. I was about to resort to looking it up. Yeah, that was pretty bad on me. I should have seen it, but... And release. What the fuck?